Good evening, everyone. It has been a long week. In fact, this week felt longer than my first prostate exam. Why? The news has been so uninspiring. National Swiss Airlines announced that many personnel will probably have to be let go, including stewardesses, who now, between you and me, will have to go through a career change because, let's face it, they're not hot enough for Air France. The Swiss airline also announced that they are introducing facial recognition for their frequent flyer program, which is called Miles and More. Please, if I had my own airline, I would call it Mile High and More. And the facial recognition, it would recognize women who haven't had a facial yet. Baby. Bon. After the canton of Schwyz gained international fame by spreading the coronavirus at the Yodel musical, it is now praised as one of the cantons with the least cases per population. The Swiss French media is talking about a Schwyz miracle. How did they do it? Well, like everything they do in Schwyz, they simply voted the virus out and sent him back to his country. Also, Geneva and Vath and the canton of Basel City are finally closing all the restaurants in an attempt to contain the spread of disgusting Swiss cuisine. Should have been done long ago. We have had one glimmer of important news, that the coronavirus vaccine invented by Pfizer is doing well and must be stored at minus 112 degrees Celsius, which has led to a surge of demand in dry ice. To which I must say, if you are looking for a dry, cold place, I can highly recommend my ex-wife's heart. You know, COVID waves are a lot like my ex-wife's. First wave, she takes all my attention. Second wave, she takes all my best friends. Third wave, I wish she was dead. America is also preparing to celebrate Thanksgiving, a celebration where you eat turkey and you stuff it with everything in your pantry. Nuts, cheese, your mom's dignity, so many trimmings. But trust me, nobody will be trimming down this holiday season. Now, this statement might seem ironic given my size, but what looks like fat on my body is actually a physical manifestation of my French superiority. Here's a fun fact. According to historians, the first Thanksgiving feast was shared between the English colonists and Native Americans in 1621. Thanksgiving 2020 follows a special motto. It's called Back to the Roots. Because like the English settlers this year, the modern Americans will spread many diseases. The day after Thanksgiving is called Black Friday. In this culture, is it even okay to call it that? Shouldn't you call it African American Friday? Whatever you might call it, let's hope the police don't shoot it. Huh? It is the epitome of American capitalism and consumerism. You see the videos, people trample each other trying to get to the cells. Why do you have to trample each other? It is so un-American. Just use a gun. But I am myself a fan of Black Friday. Yeah, my Black Friday is a wonderful little prostitute in Belize. She has offered me many deals. For I am always a 2-for-1 kind of guy. Huh? Okay. Anyway, as always, my friends, we live by our credo: liberté, égalité, promiscuité.
husband is not spending a lot of time at home? You don't know where he is or what he's doing. Looks like it's time to get him an OnlyFans account. No, not an OnlyFans, an OnlyFans. OnlyFam is the first app that sets up your phone as a constant reminder of your family, whether you want to see them or not. It has been voted the most castrating site in the world, and it might be just what your husband needs. And OnlyFams, you can post reminders of all his responsibilities. You can also post all those adorable messages. Things are getting steamy and flirty at the bar, and he's about to pick up another woman's number? Not today. Things will never get out of hand with OnlyFans.
Wow, I'm working these glutes.
Yeah. You like that? I've got one for you. Check this out. Look. Just give it a second.
Alright.
No, I mean, give me.
I think I'm gonna go.
No, don't. We're still going for a beer later, right?
No.
Get him an OnlyFans now. It's the virtual equivalent of being with him 24/7. Get the partner you have dreamt of your entire life. Get the man of your dreams. Get OnlyFans.
All right. Hi, Gary. Thank you for joining me.
No problem.
Great. Gary, as you're no doubt aware, this review is for us to sort of touch base and see where we're envisioning things moving forward.
Yeah, sounds great.
Well, we'll see how you'll feel afterwards. Gary, I think I have to let you go.
What?
Feedback from several of my colleagues has been that you're not performing up to par and that you never really have been.
I haven't?
No, and even during your probationary period, you've never really shown much initiative or drive.
No, I've shown several initiatives that have been promising. I suggested various types of intercourse.
Yeah.
There was the holiday.
Yeah, but none of that has come to fruition.
It's been a pandemic.
Be that as it may.
No, I took on the project for choosing the movie last week, and then that was good. You even said so.
Yeah, you did well on that project, but we're talking overall performance, Gary. And if you look at these KPIs from previous partners, you'll see you'll fall well short in the targets in almost every category, really. Can you see?
Yeah, that doesn't seem fair. Some of them have longer. They've had longer than I have.
Unfortunately, we cannot afford to wait around hoping you'll improve, Gary. You've had 2 quarters to perform in, and it's been losses in both. And there's more. I've taken some extensive polling from both our friends and families, and the overwhelming majority don't see this as having a future, as you can see here. In fact, to be blunt, some of them were surprised to learn that we were still together at all. So you see, it's not just coming from me. I think your talents will be better utilized in maybe a more male-dominated field.
Because I liked one musical. Listen, The Greatest Showman was an amazing composition, all right?
Look, I'm saying you should explore other options. I've already been fielding several offers myself.
What?
I've had several merger meetings with Patrick from my office, and things seem to be a much better fit.
Patrick, but the Chinese guy, you said you didn't want to do business with the Chinese.
Well, sometimes we've got to look abroad for the best investment opportunities. And from the looks of things, we should be able to double our team base by next spring if we can bypass his one-child policy.
Jesus Christ.
Gary, you had a good run, but now it's time to move on. See what's out there for you. I don't want you to think of this as an ending, but rather a new beginning for me. And I hope you can find the same for yourself. I wish you well in all your future endeavors.
Thanks.
I've taken the liberty of putting all your things into a box. You can collect it at an appropriate time. Do you have any questions presently?
Just one. Does your sister have any openings for casual positions?